For a number of years, Sony fans have been eating up everything that Sony dishes out. When they raised the prices of certain things, ponies had no challenge. They didn't say anything about it, they just ate it up. For example, when Sony raised the price of their first party games, Pony said it's okay, they deserve it, it's worth $70. They ate that up. I mean, when Sony hiked up the price for the console in certain countries, Pony said, it's okay. These countries should be happy that they even have PlayStation 5s in the first place to buy. When Sony raised the price of the PlayStation Plus and so forth, Pony said yes, they ate up every scrum, every morsel. They said yes, we need so much value in PlayStation Plus. But I mean, Sony was rubbing themselves to basically have the price that low. I mean, among all the profits Sony got from raising their prices and so forth, one would think that they would not only improve the quality of content coming via these services, but they would also improve protection of their customers and their information. Let's talk about how Sony was just hacked by ransomware, and we are going to ask the question, what is Sony doing with all this money? This is Island Gaming with Jay, and don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. The question is, why are hackers easily infiltrating Sony's defense? Let's talk about it. Let's get it. So it was just reported that Sony was hacked by hackers, and they got a number of information from Sony. Now, the funny thing is that this is not the first time this is happening. This would have happened in 2011, where Sony had to apologize. Now, that one was a very big problem for Sony, so much so that they apologized to all their consumers for allowing that to happen.
Was the apology Sony customers have been looking for.
誠に申し訳ございませんでした。
10 days after the PlayStation Network and Curiosity services were taken offline, Sony executives, including the head of its gaming division, apologized on Sunday for the potential loss of personal information on millions of customers. The attack on Sony servers in San Diego saw the probable theft of names, addresses, birth dates, and login details for the two services. Sony took them offline on April 20th after the intrusion was detected.
Now, since then, one would think that Sony would have improved in their defenses when it comes to hackers. They would have improved in securing their customers' information. But we're seeing it is happening again. The point is why? Why they were so easily infiltrated? Is it that Sony is guarding their players' information with duct tape and glue? What is Sony doing? Let's see what VGC had to say about this.
According to a September 25th article from Australian cybersecurity publication Cybersecurity Connect, the PlayStation maker was cracked open by Ransom.vc, a new outfit of hackers that's only been operating since September, though the publication suggests the gang has connections to previous dark web forums and groups. Cybersecurity Connect reports that the hack allegedly unearthed screenshots of Sony's internal login page, an internal PowerPoint presentation outlining test bench details, several Java files, and a document tree of the entire leak housing 6,000 files. We have successfully compromised all of Sony's systems, Ransom.vc proclaimed. We won't ransom them. We will sell the data. Due to Sony not wanting to pay? Data is for sale. We are selling IT. Within those 6,000 files are supposedly a bevy of documentation, including unknown build log files, a swath of Java resources, and HTML data. Many of the files are reportedly in Japanese. While Ransom.vc hasn't listed a price for the data, the group left contact details for Sony to get in touch and listed a post date of September 28th, which might be when Ransom.vc will just post it all. Interestingly, Ransom.vc seems to be a ransomware operator and a ransomware as a service organization. That means that alongside these large-scale hacks of major corporations, Ransom.vc, which VGC claims operates out of Russia and Ukraine, also reportedly works with the EU's General Data Protection and Regulation (GDPR) and other data privacy laws to report vulnerabilities in company systems and violations in the laws. According to Cybersecurity Connect, the group is leveraging laws to reportedly bully victims into submission.
So it's not clear as to how much information or PlayStation gamers' information is out there, whether it be their name, their address, their credit card number. But if you're a PlayStation fan and your account is saved on your console, it will be wise to strengthen up your two-step authentication and so forth, so that if something is to happen, it will make it very difficult for anyone to take your information. But again, this is Sony's fault. This is very silly on their part to have all this information leaked there. Now we remember that Microsoft knowingly gave out so much of files last week. However, it was not consumer information, where they live, their credit card information. That makes it bad, that makes it dangerous for the consumer. PlayStation is making too much money not to have their defenses the best. But let me hear what you think about it. Is it that Sony had no way to prevent this? Should this be a learning period again for Sony? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Later.